To share my cash flow analysis for rental property spreadsheet with you. This is how I analyze all of the properties that I see on the MLS. I like to use a stately. I don't have some fancy strategy for selecting rental properties. I just go online. I feel like there's plenty of information available online. I look on Craigslist. I look on Estately, Zillow. A lot of resources available. So that this is what works for me. Um, so of these different properties I've looked at, I'm showing you examples of 7 here. These are actual properties that I've come across. I get an alert that comes in on my phone. I look at the property real quick, see if it's something that I'm interested in, and I immediately put this information in a spreadsheet whenever I get a chance, usually within hours of it coming out on the market. Right now I'm looking for single family properties. Um, I analyze them based on um, cash flow and for long term expenses and uh, that type of information. I always look at a 30 and a 15-year mortgage. So that's why you see um, both rows for each property. Um, my monthly principal and interest and taxes and insurance. That's monthly PITI for each for a 15 and a 30. Monthly income in those scenarios. The 2% rule, which is the uh, the the price purchased divided by the monthly income. Number of beds, number of baths, square footage, whether it's single family or multifamily, the year built. And some of these are cut and paste that didn't really. It was approximately the same year, but some of these I've actually researched and put the actual year in here. Properties I've been looking at in the area that I live in are pretty old. I'm up in the northeast part of the country. Taxes, total taxes, city and school taxes are very important to understand this information and find this out accurately. Usually the county website will give you this, or the city or town website. School district, understand which are the better schools. It's important. It means a lot for renter, the type of renters you're going to get, and how long someone might stay there. I think. What are they asking? What's the asking price? What's the offer price? All right, and what percentage of that are you offering? So that's what this information's for. Dollar per month retirement. So this means, hey, after I buy this house, I have financing for it, and after I pay off the financing, if I take the income and I take away from it all of my expenses, which is going to be insurance and taxes. Uh, what what are we looking at as far as monthly income that I would, you know, think about for into retirement? Because to me, that's the purpose of these single family detached houses is that it's going to make a better rental property for someone that when I'm older and I'm I can't really take care of the putting the garbage out to the street, mowing the lawn, snow removal, those types of things, and those are usually going to fall on a tenant on a single family. So that's why I'm targeting that type of property. It's because rent. This is retirement strategy. Okay. Um, Monthly taxes is just total taxes divided by 12. Monthly principal and interest, so I can understand what is the mortgage. Insurance, which is a multiplication that I've developed after going through buying a rental property in the past. I understand how much it costs per um, for the purchase price, the offer price times this equals that, and that's going to be my estimated monthly insurance. Here's the monthly principal and interest estimate for a 15-year, same for a 30-year. And then this these rental prices, monthly rent, are just based on my knowledge of the area. They're estimates. Do some market research and try to estimate that in my local area. Okay, so I've analyzed these 7 properties. 3 of them turned green because they were the ones that I thought were the best candidates. I got my real estate agent. We looked at those 3 properties. I put offers in on this one and this one and this one. I ended up putting in full asking price for those because I am financing and not going with 95% offer, which is what I would default to if it was a buyer's market. But it's more of a seller's market right now. Like these things they're being listed and they're going into under pending and under contract the same day. So it's more of an aggressive market. So all 3 of these I put in full offer prices. I did not get any of them, okay, at first. Brown Street, Spruce Street, those were swooped up by someone who put in either over asking or cash at asking. Hamburg Street, I put in a full price offer. It was also my offer was rejected because someone put in a full price offer but cash. But 2 or 3 days later, get a call from my agent who told me that the listing agent asked if we were still interested because a cash offer fell through. So would we still be interested? We said yes, and we moved forward with that house. And I am happy to say that within the next week, we actually have the closing scheduled. So all the financing and all the inspections and everything like that was approved, and we've moved on to the next step. But I will also tell you that even though I put in an offer of $110,000, actually ended up negotiating the price a little lower because it was the property, though it's in pretty good shape, found some items that are deferred maintenance items that I was able to negotiate down $10,000. So now look at this. We're at a 1.91 for the 2% rule. And monthly income is going to be, if we went with a 30-year, it'd be $717 or $454 on a 15-year mortgage. Not too shabby. So it's a 4-bedroom, 1-bath. I will tell you that it's a solid house, but I will look forward to showing you more information about that on a later video. Thank you.